Dear colleagues, we are stepping into an era that has totally different level of hazardousness compared to previous decades where risks started to escalate. Now we have autonomous weapons, artificial intelligence, terrifyingly destructive nuclear weapons, and the worst ticking time bomb of all, climate change. We really shouldn't fight each other. Rather, we must learn to live peacefully and sustainably together in this tiny globe of ours. We, the politicians around the world, have the solutions in our hands, and if there only is will, we can avoid those horrors that our citizens would face. According to democracy reports, authoritarianism is taking over globally. Many countries that have money or land, they want even more of these, and in particular at the expense of the suffering of others. In the new geopolitics of greediness, the bigger want to trample on the smaller. 2 years ago, Russia launched an attack where tanks rolled over the independent borders of Ukraine. Putin called this a special operation. The country was being bombed heavily, people were being raped and killed, children were being kidnapped. Russia started to take over the areas and it tried to make its way all the way into the capital of Kyiv. I must ask you, what kind of special operation is that? According to UN's definitions, there is a word for this. It's war. When Ukraine asked the world to help and has been starting to get it, now Russia calls this special operation as a war against the West in its propaganda. What on earth? The West hasn't attacked Russia, and the West has no interest in breaking the Russian sovereignty and its borders. We are helping Ukraine so that Russia could not break Ukraine's sovereignty, and after that, other countries' sovereignty. We are living in the decade of 2020, and we as a humankind must be so civilized that the brutal conquests simply need to come to an end, and we cannot be bystanders or remain neutral in front of what's happening. We all agree that the atrocities that, for example, many European countries did in Africa or Hitler did in Europe are condemnable with no exceptions. I still want to remind that history is being written as we speak, and what is happening now is happening on our watch. Similarly, this also regards the situations in the Middle East or in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Whether it's a minor or a major tragedy, we need to act quicker so that the suffering of people comes to an end, because each and everyone's life is precious. Peace does not only mean that there is no war, but also that people can live peacefully in their own country. There are still countries where a person with albinism can get killed because other people believe that the body parts of that person can give you magic powers. Disabled people are being abandoned. Elsewhere, women are forced to be afraid of violence, or they are even totally second-class citizens. In many countries, a gay man like me is facing a death penalty just because he loves another human. I met my husband in Finland, where he had come to study from the beautiful country of Mozambique. Even we are from the opposite sides of the globe, we have a different culture, skin color, and perspective to the world. I have come to learn that ultimately we are very similar because as humans, we eventually have the same needs. In the core of these human needs is the possibility to live in peace and in freedom. Let's not take it away from each other. Thank you.